あらあら。
Alright, okay. Is my mic working? Yeah, my mic's working perfectly fine. Can you shut the door? Mickey?
Huh?
Shut the door. Shut the door. Alright, what is up? How are you doing, Carter? I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day today. Hi, Molly. Hi, kitty cat. There's not many people here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say that today is gonna be the last time that I'm streaming for a really long time. because I've decided that I'm going to be focusing on YouTube. And, you know, I can only focus on so many things at once. I can't be focusing on YouTube and Twitch and all the socials at the same time. It's a little bit too much to handle, especially for me. Well, I mean, it could be that same way for other people too, but come on, Molly, you can come up into the camera. There we go, cat. Set you up right here. But back up. You're not allowed in this room. Ever back up. Back. So yeah. Gonna be playing Hooked on You by Dead by Daylight dating sim. And I'm gonna see what kind of killers, thank you for putting your tail on my face, see what kind of killers that we're gonna end up trying to seduce and smooch. Good time. The one night a week I have internet. Yeah, it's really good timing. And it's gonna be weird not doing Twitch anymore, like, for a while. But, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do to keep my own sanity in check. So, how are you doing today, Carter? How's life? How's the job going? Yo, congrats! That is awesome. Did you get that that promotion then, or is it just it's a little title's a little glamorous? Gotcha. I got you. Is it just like just full-time promotion, or like did you get that one job that you were talking about at Little Ellie's? Because I know you had talked about another position possibly opening up after another guy left because he wanted you to take it. Ooh, excuse me. HR wouldn't open anything for me specifically, so custodial. Okay. I mean, it's full-time though, so you're gonna get full-time benefits. Like, you're gonna be able to get those free credits too, which is the most important thing. Oh, because I wouldn't want to pay for any credit hours at Auburn. It's so expensive. I would have too. I would have absolutely taken anything as well. Alright. Let me do this real quick. Because this game does have its own music. I just had it turned down. There we go. Bring it up a tiny bit. Yeah, that should be good. Bring special SFX to that as well. Anyways, let's get in. Oh man, the Huntress looks so thick. She looks thick and juicy. And look at that, mans. Look at them all. I'm really glad that this game is like canon. What's up, Turtle? How are you doing? Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day today. I guess the one thing that's good about me not being a Twitch streamer for a while is also I'll be able to give a lot more love to my friends who do stream. As far as I can tell, the department. Oh, that's good. It's always good to be in good, like, standings with, like, obviously your higher ups. Oh, hang on one second. It's been something to put in something? What do you mean? Has anything bad been happening? Okay. Sorry. Mickey had to grab his pants and shirt and he didn't want the stream to see him. League.
last stream getting banned?
Yeah, the last stream me getting banned because Mickey's ass cheeks show up in the screen.
And my nipples.
And your nipples, oh god, man nipples are the worst. JK, lady nipples are worse than man nipples.
Oh, that's how my hair nipples.
You gotta go? Oh, you're trying to stay out of the camera? I got you. Alright. Yeah, what's been happening, Turtle? Tell me about it. Let's talk. I mean, I'm gonna be streaming for a while. I don't have to start the game right now. We can just sit here and talk for a second. Tuesday? Only to find out this morning. Currently. Oh! Song requests are not working right now, by the way. That is, not good. I'm really sorry to hear that. They don't... Do they know if, like, there's no way, like, he can, like, recover, like, ever? I mean, I guess not, honestly. I don't think anybody has ever recovered from that kind of a situation, to be honest, which is really sad. That really fucking sucks. Well, I love you, Turtle, and if you've made it through this far in life, I know you can make it through some more stuff. No, I know I'm extra sad. My heart is with you, though, and I hope you do recover as soon as possible from the COVID as well, too, because having COVID it sucks. It limits you from being able to do things that you would normally like to do. That means... Gotcha. Yeah, I don't think there's... Medically speaking, I don't think there's anything else they could do for him at that point, because I think once your brain goes, it's kind of... You're not really there anymore. You're just, like... In the... I'm gonna say this in the worst way. You're just a sack of meat. God, that sucks, though. But hopefully his last moments weren't painful or anything like that before, you know, he went. That's all I can say, because if he's not there, he's not gonna feel the organs failing or anything like that. That's good. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, it's their father, so yeah, I can understand that. I'm glad they're doing okay. It's not easy to watch any family member pass. Sometimes I wish they were just all kind of like more unexpected than others. I feel like it's just a lot more awful to like watch somebody go. This is hooked on you. It's a Dead by Dating simulator. We're gonna smooch the Huntress or Wraith or somebody. I don't know. We're gonna smooch a killer. We're gonna seduce them. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. But I will go ahead and we will hop into it. I have never played this game at all. I've actually been waiting to play it. Been waiting to play it for this. It's our dream vacation. My name is B, and I'm ready to be a monster fucker. Oh, as soon as it loads, obviously. This will be my first time, other than Doki Doki, playing a dating sim-ish kind of game. Alright, we're waking up on a beach, soaking wet, saltwater singing. Oh my god, we almost drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air, yeah. You can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What I do know is, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around me, I feel incredibly sick to my stomach. I mean, if you've been drinking salt water, then yeah, that's pretty normal. You need a minute, Who's talking to me? Who's talking to me? Oh my god. Yo, the ocean's a sentient being. I love it. Yeah. Whoever else is talking, then can go on. We're just gonna keep cutting off the narrator with coughing. It's fine. As I was saying, alright, I look down at my feet, ankle deep in crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh! Decomposing face stares at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did we get here? Who's behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. Sounds like a normal day for me. Head empty. No thoughts behind these eyes. Exactly. Why can't people just basic hygiene? Basic hygiene. Thank you, turtle. What are we doing? Are we gonna run? Are we gonna close our eyes or dig up that face? What do you think we should do? I'll let whoever's in chat choose. I should probably actually turn the sound down a little bit. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, I didn't click it. It says just common courtesy, yeah. I mean, you don't even have armpits to put deodorant on. The least you could have done is brush your teeth. I mean, is that so much to ask for? But turtle, if you're there, what are you gonna do? You wanna run? Do you wanna close our eyes? Or do you wanna dig up a face? You got 3 options. Punt the head? Alright, we're gonna dig him up then. Alright, we're brushing the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground. There's no... Okay, yeah, it's just the head. We could have punted it. Flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin. You're a take charge type. I guess I am. Yeah, I mean... Free gold coin. Sun beats down on us, drying our clothes, so I check our pockets. For any room for a gold coin. That's a nice coin. Let's go. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to spend my money. No thanks. Oh, here the coin you found. It's mine. I dropped it yesterday and I've been looking all over it. Likely story from a disembodied voice. I dropped it into a dead person's mouth. Likely story. I'm gonna give it back. No. Nah. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer under current situations. You feel something. No, I think something else is bumping into our feet. Oh, okay. A volleyball covered in. Oh, is it Wilson? You look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand. A voice calls out from behind you. Our first person is the huntress. You turn around and see what's waiting for you. Your jaw just about hits the ground. She's buff. She's thick. Look at the definition in those abs. Oh, and she's nice too, even with the missing chunk. Look at them eyes. Yeah. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Yeah, they are gorgeous. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you. Okay, via your eyes. Hearts racing, curiosity, fear, desire. Yeah, they are casually dressed, so let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. I mean, that is what all of them did. They're all killers. They're all... So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once, as I am paralyzed. Ah, the trapper? Alright, these are weird days. And then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. sexy ass monster, so. Hi, Molly. Thank you. Oh. Ara, ara. Oh. Alright, what are we doing, Turtle? We tossing the ball back, we're kicking it back, we're saying no thanks, or just say nothing, do nothing. Music low-key fire. Toss it, it's time to play a ball. Alright. Bend down, grab the ball. Swarm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in the Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm sure her muscles do ripple. Up and down, consider what it might like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty? That's okay. It's natural. Spirit. Just speaking directly to you, but you can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. I am. Aw. You snap out of it, everyone's gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach as these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. I'm a little excited. I also want to know who the voice is. They are very appealing in their own way. Nobody much has looked at a blood-soaked finger in your direction. That's true. Don't be scared, B. You were made for this. I was absolutely made to fuck monsters. I believe you. The spooky ocean voice says not to be scared. Yeah, everything will be fine. No good reason not to. You head over and see what happens next. Are you gonna play volleyball? Seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. Oh, thank you. Not so private if I woke up on it, yeah. Now I don't know how to do voices for these people, so I'm just gonna speak. You told me derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. He can call me a nitwit. I mean, it's fine. Look, it's best to go with what the trapper says when he says it. It's a policy I hold pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's just a game. Existence, that is. Oh, that's deep. They seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. Okay, we're going for the Huntress. To deal what brings you here? I don't know. I mean, they're here to do more than distract from my total domination. Ah, look at Wraith. Oh, man. He's a cutie. It was Wraith. That sigh means he is done with the game, too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I guess we'll add that to my resume as well. No. Oh, thank you, Huntress. Yeah, we're going for her. She pulled out an axe! Not yet? What do you mean? You might want to know something? Say something? Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough, alright? They've got questions. Yeah, rude. They've got questions for us. Be warned. Okay. Answer quickly, answer well. Alright. Speedrun. It's the timed quiz, and it will be very important later. Very important. Or not important in any way. Probably that one. I can't remember. Okay. Very. I'm very attractive. You think, yeah. Trapper flexes and his muscles are so tight you can practically see the blood running through his veins. And he's a little dirty too, but it's fine. Still nice. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Invisibility. Same, although sometimes I think I already am. Aw. Now I want to go for the Wraith. What was your best subject in school? Math. It's the only thing that makes sense when you think about it. Math makes no sense. I just knew math would be an option. Math is always an option. My favorite animal. I can't deny it no longer. I'm small. You're a small bean? It's okay. It's okay to be small. Dog. I don't know what that third one was. Thank you. A puppy mask? I might get one. I might get one. Fuck, pink. Oh my god. Red. Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. Let's deep. Dream job? Do what you really— yeah, why work at all? If I could have a dream job, it'd be not to work. 3-day old corpse? I mean, it's like, I want to know what that— well, I mean, it's probably like a bluish black, little tinge of green. Yeah. Maybe like a tiny smidgen of white too from the pus. Takes a lot of courage for from Sadie's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spend laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. Oh my god, the Trapper's a boomer. Trapper's a boomer, Mickey. Trapper's a boomer. Yeah, my favorite color is a 3-day-old corpse. Absolutely. His favorite ice cream? Horseflesh? At least the ocean's digging us. My favorite flavor is pain, okay. I mean, horseflesh. In America, I probably have the chance to try it. Everybody's favorite flavor of ice cream is pain. Oh. Wraith is vanilla swirled with pain. Chocolate chip cookie dough? Oh, yes. Absolutely. I agree with our dear narrator here. Mint chip is— it's underrated. Hold on a second. Right? Always, it's a lesson you should learn before we get too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. Oh, we're teaching lessons now. Kill or be killed is a rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Yeah, mint chocolate chip. Yeah. I'm gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. Oh, I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on the whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. I'm not like everyone else. I'm not like the other girls. I'm smart. I read books. I don't care if my makeup gets messed up when I'm dancing in the rain. I listen to heavy metal, and not Justin Bieber. I'm not like other girls. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Alright. Understandable. I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. Man. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know. Understandable? Life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. You know, if I could, I would. Spirit is a fucking mood, absolutely. It's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. That's almost exactly what happened, yeah. I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's a lot of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. I'm torn. I don't know if I want to go for the Huntress or Spirit. All I know is that it's either Huntress or Spirit, and then it's Wraith, and then it's the Trapper. That's like the like, that's the totem pole. Man. Grow up. And grow a body. Ooh! Get Spirit seems to be the most relatable of the two. Yeah. I think we'll go for Spirit. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog buddy. I don't mind making love to fog, especially with that face. Not nice. He's not nice. Ah, you love it. At least sometimes. That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me, I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. Man, they don't like Trapper. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise, they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. We're done playing. Let's do something else instead. Let's do it. Let's do it. For once, I actually agree with the meathead. Go to my yacht. Okay, it's a massive boat dock nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. I think he just doesn't like you, Trapper. We're gonna be honest. I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders, yeah? Oh god, I hope not. What about hanging out by the pool? Find the water calming. Oh, they're gonna make me pick! Oh no. They're gonna make me pick what to do. Spirit's about to say what she wants to do, and I'm gonna have to pick out of the 4 of them. We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are y'all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I hate being in the sun. Me too. Me too. We're going for Spirit, so we're going to the lounge. No! I'm sad. Worst case, we'll find out how strong your bones are, how heavy you are to pick up and throw, and how fast your lifeless body sinks. Okay, should be a pretty deal regardless. Oh, yo, Claudette and Dwight are in here. They're the activities coordinators, okay. Cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. Okay. This place is called Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived survived the interview process. It's fine. We'll make our way back to Spirit. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. They deserve it. These two have worked here a long time, so very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. They're doing JoJo poses. Why? He really does. Yeah, absolutely. In the future, recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. Understandable. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. You know, understandable. Just help us get off this. Oh. Sorry, Dwight. You're not allowed to talk. He does look way better. Hey, narrator. Those two, Claudette and Dwight, they just start to mention something about wanting to escape. Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Should I be trying to escape? Me running off with permission? That's exactly what I would do. Escape? I don't know. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, that's true. That means she just wants to get to the other vacation island getaway a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Says who? Now off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter, mostly. When I agree with them. Not like that other island. Is this the lounge? Which one's the lounge? I don't know. Okay, that is the yacht. I can tell that is the yacht. That is the volleyball game. What is this one? Shit. Far left. Okay, thank you. Middle right? Oh yeah. Hey. What's up, Michael? How are you doing? Far left. Me and Turtle have come to the decision that we're going for the Spirit, yeah. Yeah. She's gonna be the lady that we try and seduce and smooch. Freedom from the preposterous premise that the 4 of us would be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Yes! Wait till you see the Huntress, though. When I play this game again, we're going for the Huntress. Spirit looks at you beneath her gigantic sun hat. She takes a conspiratorial tone. Whistle, yeah. If I knew how to whistle like that, hang on. Beneath her gigantic sun hat. She's got some. It's a gigantic sun hat, alright. I don't know whose idea volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. Oh no! That's our second love. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everyone already knows that I technically float up the ground, so nobody believed I was even putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. Thank you. Thank you. I tried to annoy everyone by not giving a crap, and when that didn't work, I tried whining, and when that didn't work, I threatened to kill every single person on the island, but turns out I'm not the first to toss those kind of threats around on the island. You're all killers. So thanks, I guess, for getting called off. Not a problem. Not a problem. Oh yeah, and look at these. It's Claudette and Dwight. Look at them. Is that what they are calling it nowadays? Yeah. The sun hat. Are we threatening to end each other again? Only a little. It's Dwight. He takes on a conspiratorial tone. He slips into a loud whisper. Please, just make it quick. Is what you'll be saying when we get behind the bar to make you the drink of your dreams. Speaking of which, actually for this stream, I don't know if they're cold enough yet, but I'll go ahead and grab one. I purchased Svedka. It's a vodka soda. It's my last stream. It's also the last day before I start my diet, because I gotta drop a lot of weight soon. Yeah. I like it though. This back in there. And then, well, I like vodka sodas, so it's good for me. Oh my god, the fridge went closed. There we go. Loud whisper instead of just talking. You have to talk like this. It's not regular talking. It's a loud whisper, okay? And I also got shots. A little 4-pack of shots. Plain bottle of tequila, no chaser needed. You know, what suits you, suits you. But you know what? Oh, Nessa! Hello, thank you for... Nessa, thank you. You didn't have to sub. It's my last... It's the last stream. It's the last stream. Well, not forever, but for now. Because I'm gonna be focusing on stuffs. But hang on. Yeah, how are you doing? Oh my god. There we go. Alright, for you, Nessa. It's a sex on the beach. I have no idea what this is gonna taste like. Oh, hi. Oh, nice. I'll probably play some, start getting back into Val in my free time again. By the way, Twitch, me taking this shot has nothing to do with the fact that Nessa subscribed. I'm just taking a shot in Nessa's name because I love her. Alright. It's a double shot. The perfect... Oh, sex on a beach! I can't believe I picked that so perfectly. To be fair, the only other option was buttery nipples, and I didn't really want butterscotch. This one's for you, Nessa. That was good. Oh, who have you been playing? Alright. Alright, hilarious, right? Yeah, right. So what I'll be having? Yo! Vodka soda! Yes! Vodka soda coming right up. Really takes me back. Ah, look at her! Warms the blood on a cold night in the woods. Oh, she would bump into an occasional soldier while hiking across the motherland. I was Iron 3, don't worry, Nessa. I'm like Bronze 1. I'm still really low. They always had a nip of vodka tucked away in a special little silver package and a special little hidden pocket. But no one hides from me. They'd basically be drinking vodka. Mixing it with soda, really? Yes! Being passionate about being passionless is so last year. It's also my thing, and you're making it look bad. That's 2 strikes. No! No, we need the spirit. Menzo 2-4. Gotcha. It's time to return the favor. I should have known there was a catch. Nice breaker time. I've definitely dropped in skill at Valorant, like absolutely demolished. Because I don't play Val anymore. I've been playing Fortnite, but no build Fortnite specifically. Had I known they pull this kind of faux enthusiastic community building crap, I'd have suggested we attempt to walk to the lowest point of the ocean. I mean, did you like it? You don't think it could be kind of fun? A little fun? Never mind, I hate it. This sucks. But it could be fine. Whatever you say. Has anyone seen my hat? The Wraith has a hat? I've never seen him in a hat. Oh, okay. We must make small talk. I'm at least picking a topic before we end up being forced to do some lame improv game that nerds learn at their non-sports after-school activities that I definitely never did because I'm no nerd. Yes, I've been playing Fortnite. I've been playing the Fortnite. Like I said, specifically no build. I don't play the Fortnite with building. Oh, that's so lame, Nessa. Why would somebody get a PC and then not play with you? Methinks a certain someone doth protest too much. Right. Sitting here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, warm sand beneath the cool fog beneath my severed feet. The topic I choose is books, novels, comics, fiction, or non. Okay, novels, comics, fictions, or non-fiction. Reading is the only real escape from the inescapable. Why is anime not an option? The escape into your own mind. A girl rolls through the crowd. Not a lot of readers here, I'd imagine. Based on that response, they were much more enthusiastic about drinking. I feel that. I played like 20 minutes of this game. I don't have an opinion. Okay, I got you. Considering the situation we're in, it seems appropriate time to ask you. What's up? What's your desert island book? The one you'd bring with you if you were on an island like this? Okay. Oh, and it has to be classic horror for reasons that should be obvious. This is an island of horror villains, and also those books are all in the public domain. Okay. Nothing too modern. Humanity has really gotten soft these past 100 years. That's my favorite. Fuck. Probably Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde if we're having to pick. Not yet. I'm trying to get the spirit, though. I'm trying to get her. Sounds good. I've got my drink here. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Yeah. I've had another person living inside me. Man, yeah. Oh my god, just look at her! Story about friendship, but I can't read. Not because I'm dumb. I never actually learned to read because I was too busy learning to survive with nothing more than my own strength and cunning. Same reason I didn't have a best friend. That wasn't more than just a rock with a face I'd drawn on it in dried blood. Until we meet again. Roxanne. The little tears! So, she is so hot. Just looks out towards the horizon and there's a moment of silence among the group. So far, I've accidentally been picking things that she likes the most, even though I've been trying to go for the spirit. Tell it to me sometime. I might not be able to read books by myself, but I love being read to. Especially when someone does all the voices. She's so precious. She's so precious. Not really a story about friendship, exactly, but I mean, who cares? Of course I'll tell it to you. It's quite a thrilling tale. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is a really good book if you haven't read it. It's a classic. It's a really good book. Not just anybody can pull off quality narration all the time. Take it from me. You don't even need to read. You could just make it up and it'll still be fun. Oh my god. Sometimes when I find myself in an abandoned house, I like to look at the photos on the wall and come up with little stories to go with the pictures. Aw, it's a fun game we can play together. She's so wholesome. Oh my god. Abandoned house, why are they abandoned? Oh, she giggles and gives me a playful wink. I don't know. Usually when I find the folks who abandoned them, they're not in the mood to tell me much. fine. These old stories that belong to someone else. Excuse me, I'm only reaching forward to let the cat out of the bedroom. I think it's time to make up some new stories of our own. Have you played Stray? No, I watched a lot of gameplay of it though. Just the opening to Stray made me cry. Like, absolutely cry. Before you know what's going on, Huntress is waving an empty vodka bottle in the air, a devilish twinkle in her half-mask covered eye. Turtle, if you're there, I'm sorry. We might be going for some hunty booty. It's just something a little naughty. Let's all get in a circle and spin this bad boy. Oh my god! Panic ensues. Panic ensues. That is some good character design. Makes Trickster, isn't it a bit too late to introduce a new character? But I was the one who gets to make the rolls. I know you're not. I was trying to make it interactive though, you know? I wasn't ready for this. Oh, who is this new fan in waiting? Look at him. Beat it, hack. Oh no. I don't know, what's the harm in inviting one more person to join the circle of for our game? I can't say. I was just saying it's a great idea. Oh, well, also teasing the secret Trickster ending. Got much better things to do than hang out here. I'm famous. Toodaloo. Alright, the rules are simple. First you spin, then you swap spit. That's it, yeah. To be clear, this ain't a peep show. We're not here to have a good time. We're here to have a good time, but in a classy way. All makeouts will happen out of view of the public eye. Real romantic like. Romance is a goal, so we'll all be waiting here in complete silence, trying to listen in and use our imaginations while you make out on the other side of the bar. But not watching. I feel like I'd rather just make out and like with everybody standing around me in a circle than to know that you're gonna be trying to listen in on just the sounds alone. But that's just me. Me, I am up. Alright, grip the bottle in my hand. I put my fate in the hands of an empty bottle. Mini games consist of 2 parts. On top a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. And on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. It's your upcoming minigame, special minigame, perfect for the less coordinated because there's no winning or losing. Wherever the pointer stops, that's my result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing. But no one has to know if you don't tell them. I'm good. I'm ready. I ain't playing. Boring. Sit in the bottle and see who you're gonna smooch. I mean, I'm not. Yeah, the Huntress. Psych, you actually spin multiple times to get your rear result. First to get to 3 times is your true match. Well, I got her once. I got Huntress. Oh no, I got Spirit. Oh no, it's a tie. Ah! I got Huntress. Huntress is your true match. Ooh. So this morning you were waking up on a strange beach, surrounded by strangers with murderous intent, and now you're looking across a beach towel at Huntress, lust in her eyes, sweat glistening on her skin. Your heart races, you can feel your pulse pounding in your ears. Feel it pounding somewhere else too. Oh, you got Spirit? Nice. Huntress takes you by the hand and you sit face to face at a private section of the bar. She just reach for you, putting her hands on your shoulders. Oh. You're sweating, but not in the sexy way she is. You're sweating in the gross way you'd sweat at the interview for a job you're not even remotely qualified for. I think I'm gonna aim. I didn't sign a waiver. I'm definitely gonna play the game more, so because I'm gonna get all the other ones, and I'll make it into a series for the YouTube. I'll even get my voice mod set up so that I can try and like put other voices into this instead of just my own. If you try and let clips in this state, you might gross her out so completely that she'll never be able to look at you romantically again. Huntress, I, you, we, if we, if we maybe. Oh no, she can't kiss me right now. I'm a little hurt. It's not you. I think you're great. We do too great. I'm afraid of what it might mean to connect with you so early. No! Take me, my love! I just think it's the right thing right now. I'm not crying, you're crying. I also understand this. If you tell anyone I got soft, I'll break you in half, okay? Okay. So you almost chewed my whole face clean off. I like that. Hate to break up such a passionate moment that we only assume was passionate because we never spy on you constantly while you stay on this island. Oh, but dinner is being served right away and we must insist that you join us. We wouldn't want anyone dying of starvation when there are so many more interesting things to die from. That's true. Dying of hunger is probably the most boring way to die. Hopefully I have enough time for somebody to do that waiver. It's on the way. It's on the way right now, Turtle. Seems like the next activity is mealtime, right? You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more than sitting and talking. I mean, it's not really that hard. You just need flags and a ball. You just need flags, that's it. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette are you to your seat. There's very limited seating directly around you. And oh, great, terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. I'd want to sit next to you too. I'm a charmer, don't you know? Even better is that they don't want to sit next to the certain people other people like. Okay. Sorry, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Okay, he's back. Thanks for your surprise, yeah. Well, they don't call him expected, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Mwah. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers, you know, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Oh, he's looking real good too. Literally can't, and we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. Oh no, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Okay. Can't fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got it? Okay. Got it. Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them sit opposite of you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Alright. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly, carefully, with both love and hate for 12 hours. Over a spit. I got you. So we're spit roasting things now. We hope you all enjoy. We really hope you do. You didn't actually tell us what we're eating. It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. What is this, KFC? Oh, my favorite. Meat is good. Meat is good. If it's a bowl of cereal, I'm gonna have some words. Well, no, it's meat. It's meat. But apparently meat is murder. Which you know, considering what you've been up to. Or do you get judgy now? Honestly, if you're a murderer, you really can't be upset when people decide to, like, eat meat. You're already killing people. Those people didn't choose to die. Just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat its meat, so that's technically, that's like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Cereal is my dinner some days. I mean, cereal's pretty dope, honestly. Enough yapping, let's eat. You know what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know? When you look closely at spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. We're eating people. We're eating people. My favorite cereal is Cookie Crisps. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? It's like 12 hours. Oh no. And we literally do everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. So I am bored from my axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. Who says twain? Sometimes, I swear, it's like we're all completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Honey smacks, cinnamon toast crunch. Yes. It's all. Those are all really good choices. To a ridiculous bicep swinging contest. No. I want to see the bicep swing. Obviously, oh, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs. But yeah, Cookie Crisp is like, mwah. I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you like. Okay. Please stop. Please, I hate it when we fight. Oh, Wraith is such a soft boy. Yeah, they really are the best. I hate when we fight or talk or even when we look each other in the eye. Oh, Wraith is a little softy boy. I can do it. I have the skull. The skull of Azarov. Funny enough, Wraith is the first killer I ever mained. He's my first main. Great, instead of slicing it up, you can club it to his second death. This isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up dinner. Otherwise, this would go on for hours, no hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 22 hours straight. It doesn't matter which one does it, when they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value and maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they are always terrified of tetanus. That's a reasonable fear. Tetanus is not something you want to get. Why do you let me carve up dinner? You'd hate for it to get cold. Yeah. He hated when it got cold. Well, here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Oh no, I have to carve it. Okay. Okay, this is the same rules. Oh, nice. Twinsies. Twinsies. I'm ready. Perfect. Oh my god. It gets faster. Not bad. Alright. Perfect. No! You missed completely. I'd like to see what you can do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. She's so pretty. Like, oh, I'm touching my computer screen. Dinner is finally served. I mained Wraith when I first started and moved to Kill Billy. You know, Kill Billy is a good one. I've been recently using a Pyramid Head. Dinner served. Some especially coming from the mass killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mask and shoving food behind them, are nasty. I believe it. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seemed to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight are the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there and then realizes there's smudges. No! I'll be cleaning my screen after tonight. The best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's true. That's the only thing. Think about it. Number 2 is one less thing to think about in the afterlife. Oh, there's no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. And if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. See how deep that cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anywhere. Between the food and behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. I think it's the best. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating, and they don't like that. What do you want to tell them? I'm vegetarian. Look at this. Wow! I have it. That's incredible. Oh, what were we talking about? Lame misdirect. Oh my god. Doesn't remember who you are and how you got here. Yeah, I did. Yeah, thank you. You poor thing. Here, Mal. And you've been scanning in the sun. The seagull. Gave me a lot of good points, but the seagull. Come on, no. Did you feel lightheaded? It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait. You haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Okay. Oh hey! It's me again. Your friend, mentor, guide, narrator to narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing that you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. To bang monsters? Why else would I be here? No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise, others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you are. Am I right? Am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself, but the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you running? Answer that and you'll learn the truth, the ultimate truth. I know why I'm here. Sprints the other way. Like full Usain Bolt sprint. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Absolutely. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. I didn't ask for your opinion and whether you liked my choices or not. You're your own entity and I am mine. It's in your best interest to take more choices that I like. Fuck you, Ocean. For the choices might be yours to make, but they're mine to reward. Fuck you, Ocean. You wake up to find the hunters holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cold water into your mouth. Oh. They have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Oh my god. I love her. It'd be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy, living person around. Usually, I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's head open with a hatchet before I really get to know them and who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared. You're too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. Yeah. Thank you. You feel nervous in her arms, not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. She is. Yeah, fuck you, Ocean. But I was just gonna narrate the fact that, you know, say it out loud as a single word, like some creep. Beautiful mask. Your bunny mask. It's quite gorgeous. It really is a nice mask. You're awake and talking. You gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? Please marry me, Huntress. Yes. You're not my dad. Ocean, you're not my dad. I would love for her to tuck me in. Even if she, like, cut my arm off, I'd still let this woman tuck me into bed. Did you make it yourself? You're the Aw, ask me that. I did. Oh, nice. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store. Or be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people? Probably see the memories flickering across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It was all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Yeah. As you see, the Huntress is blushing a bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. I didn't eat anything at dinner. You want a snack? Yeah, probably human jerky. But her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. If I'm in a life or death situation and you had like, and somebody was like, hey, you want this jerky? And it's like, what's it made of? And it's like, oh, it's made of Jack. I'd eat some jerky that's made out of Jack. I'm definitely gonna take the jerky. When on Murderer's Island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, I am really hungry and you can chow down on jerky sensually, right? Well, time to full send. And love some. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Really going there? You do not play around me. I do not play around. Nah, I want her. I want that woman. Look at them arms. Look at them arms. Look at them. Look at them thighs. Huntress takes a little bit to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, B. Kudos to you, narrator. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it? No. You hear the faintest giggles bubble out from behind the Huntress's mask. You're so cute. You are cute. It doesn't count. It does not count. I'm sorry, but like, you know that one time that a snail looked at me like sensually? This, he found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip, probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not at all dead. Huntress closes the baggage rookie with a hair clip. Okay. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works, so I think that's perfectly fine. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced humaning? Show her a thing or two. I'm gonna show her. I'm gonna take that hair clip and just floop. The snail will never catch me. You chuckle before reaching for the baggage rookie. You take the Brett off and collect a lock of Huntress' hair, clipping it back into an attractive swoop. Yeah. Yeah. Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about human treecans. She touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Alright, I need a second. My nose is killing me. Alrighty. I just blew my nose really hard. I want you to find Mr. White and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which is their waving in their air above their heads. Right? It's very important that we stick to the itinerary. I just want to snuggle her. And attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for keep flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. Passing out was not a planned activity on my behalf. I strictly sought for an after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Okay. Playing sick. I mean, you guys literally, they're blinking in sync. Yo, that is so, I'm glad they did that. That's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Okay, go, go, go. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular. Someone, we're not going to say who. Don't worry, you hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means that we're behind on time for evening activities and we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. This one's story. Aw, but story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. Poor Ray. They have to decide as a group. That never goes well. Nah, it really doesn't. Never did this step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'm really chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Seems reasonable, but it's not my fault. Poor Trimling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry. I think they're talking about me, to be honest. I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. Now I'm looking at them blinking, but they're not blinking in sync. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, does anything ever happen on schedule, even once? Damn it, Donald, if you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Bust and Muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. Yeah? We still gotta get started in story time, yeah? Who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's Sydney. Yeah, well, I'm dying. Choose you, Huntress, yeah. Character captain avoided an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will you? Oh my goodness. Huntress steps up to tell her story. The campfire flickers in faraway eyes. There's a village outside the deep and ominous redwood. No child dared step foot past the threshold of thick trees and brush that separated safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in often would never return, and the sounds that echoed out to the village were something inhuman. The women of the town told a story to the young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. Yeah, I'm full sending it. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful, her voice, the last relic of her humanity. It lulls all who hear her into her domain, and not a precocious child nor fierce soldier can escape once you are in her clutches. Those who have seen her say she wears a mask of hair stained with blood, so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has been brought down brutally on the skull of many an unsuspecting hunter. The nightmare doesn't end there. What a hungry beast to do in frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of. It is said that the huntress, as the villagers called her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girl she came across in the forest. Instead, they'd suffer an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight cord of rope around their necks and affix them to the wall. That way, they'd be warm. That way, they'd be out of harm's way. The huntress would even bring the girls presents, toys she'd pilfered from other bodies, masks she'd fashioned out of things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs. But these toys did nothing to quell the children's fear. This is her backstory, yeah. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the huntress had never learned how to care for a human child. You can see a tear creep down from underneath the huntress's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you've ever heard fills the air. I'm not singing this. What's up, Lexi? How you doing? This game is very well written. Sleep, my darling tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight, else the old grey wolf will come and grab you by your side. There's a brief moment of silence, and you feel the need to contribute to the stirring moment. Slow clap. Oh! You stand up and clap once, and after a beat again, slowly building a dramatic group clap. Wraith stands next to you and claps. No one else does. You clapping, it lacks energy. You must be tired. I am tired. She can tie me up anytime, yes. Bring me dolls. Feed me hunter meat. I don't care. Yeah, no. Huntress is scary to play against, absolutely. Huntress isn't interested in whatever it is you're trying to do and walks off board. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves, and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. Sure, yeah, drop me a quote. I'll be glad to hear it. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up, and he's blaring his latest song. Hey babe. You look lonely, mind if I join? He doesn't wait for an answer. Of course he doesn't. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of the island don't want you to hear. Okay. Hunting is a deliberate journey. Alright. Quote from Shane Mahoney. Hunting is a deliberate journey to the union of life and death. Mahoney explains hunting connects us viscerally to certain reality that life requires death, and by doing so, makes the real weighty importance of both. Yeah. It's a very true quote, honestly. Huntress is... I love her. She's absolutely one of my most favorite characters, hands down. Okay. I am the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster in an ocean of sardines. Sorry, I don't want you. No one can give you what I can. I don't want you. You just have to find me. I don't want you. Can't find me. No. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues. You're not gonna get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Yes! Huntress approaches me. Of course you liked my story. Who wouldn't? I'm sorry I keep scratching my nose. For some reason it really itches. Who wouldn't? It had everything: cute kids, dead men, and Huntress, yeah. Finally, all stories are better with the sound of burning fire, feeling the air around you. We don't want you, Trickster. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. It turns off all the campfire with a dip in the hot tub. Yeah, let's do it. Dipping in hot tubs with a huntress, you've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her and offer like that. I'm gonna follow her. Just don't forget our little talk. I don't care what the ocean has to say. I'm not listening to the ocean. I'm listening to my heart, and my heart wants the huntress. You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Unless if some jealous shark comes along the way and manages to jump from the ocean to the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion can handle it. Yes, the ocean talks. Before you run off, I just wanted to make something clear. You know that half woman, half beast I was talking in my story? That's me, I'm her. The ocean's just mad, yeah. I figured. But you know what? We're gonna play along. No way, how cool. It's really awesome. Thanks for being vulnerable and telling such a personal story. Now crush me with your thighs. Twirls are here. Tell the truth. What do you think of my own? Do I have the makings of a best-selling author such as the comedic mastermind Gostovsky? I wish the ocean would leave me alone. It was a really well-told narrative, clear beginning, middle, and end, riveted from the start. Plus the woman in the forest, I mean you, are clearly not a true villain. You were just a traumatized child. Okay, now you're just being a suck-up. No, I'm not. There's an eye layer at you from behind her mask. She has had her time in the spotlight and is playing coy now. You chuckle awkwardly at the hunter's statement of the obvious. Why are you laughing? I can't help but giggle when I'm both about to die and also maybe falling in love. I hope I'm not getting sick and that's why my nose is being like this. I can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly despite your steamy companion. It's a little chilly. Your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, eh? Apps. It's her swimsuit, but you know, I'd like to think, yeah. Wait, I did intrude on one of the smooth boots. Fuck you guys. Dwight and Claudette need to go away too. Like, everybody is stopping me. It's time for bed. Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting. A day like today, I'm pretty tuckered out. Yes, you will see me tomorrow. Only if I don't see you first. You can even see how red my nose is going. Put me to bed, Heyman! You make a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you shot in her teeth and then bites down hard, snapping it in half. At least you think that's what she's doing. It's kinda hard to tell. Well, if there's a no clothes mod, it's not gonna be available on Twitch. Kinda hard to tell. Oh my god. Good night, my little snack. My heart. My heart. I don't care too much for the nudity, personally. Head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Hunter's story of the half-human beast that abducted all those innocent children and attempt to save them that led to their doom. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is this your salvation, or will it be your demise? Yeah, good night, Huntress. Little pa-chew. Pa-chew. Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. I wish they would leave me alone. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and a blanket and welcome you to snuggle by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests are the types you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Oh god. I gotta do another minigame. You re-examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. Oh my god.
Alright, let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game or being inspired by the game to write music or to make outfits. It's everybody that's part of what makes Dead by Daylight this amazingly rich and passionate environment.
This is really cool.
It means groups of people who interact on every single possible social platform in person. It means people who play together. It's even the people who play by themselves and never talk to anybody. So it's important for us to be able to break it down and figure out exactly who.
The Bachelor dating sim? I don't know what Bachelor is. Let's see. Or is this the one we just did? What is Bachelor? Oh my god. Oh, Ratchler! I will definitely check it out. Now it makes sense. Now Ratchler makes sense. This is what we're sleeping to. Aw, dang. Would you... Huntress, of course! Huntress, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Ah, I really didn't see her coming. She's more happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. Oh my god. It's free on itch.io browser? I shall get it. If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, the special mushroom tea has always done the trick. When I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victims, I'm steeping it in a piping hot mug of water. Okay. Yeah, I can sleep to that too. Try it, yeah. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling and maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. Aw. Leave me alone, Ocean. The human body is made up of 60% water. Did you know that? Of course you did. Everyone knows that. Even amnesiac video game protagonists know that. Guess what? Drink as much as you like. You'll never get to 100%. You hear me? Don't think. I don't see what you're up to. What? You wake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Oh, hello! Reading a worn paperback. Yeah, fucking Ocean. Oh, hey, what? Shh. Clearly, she has noticed you're awake, but she hasn't actually looked at you. Seems like she's pretty focused on that book. Shush! Shush. Seems like forever as she stares at the page before finally shutting the book and setting it down. Oh, you're awake. I'm awake, yeah. Never mind. I saw you with the Huntress. Why did... Everybody wants to stop me from being with the Huntress. It's completely by accident. I even saw them over there. It's not like I was looking out for you or anything. It's really the best reading light, and the text in my book is very, very fine print, so it's tough to read in the dark. Don't get the wrong idea. You and I are obviously mind our own business types, not phony look out for each other as an excuse just for being nosy types. I'm fine. I'm hoping I'm fine anyways. I know that my nose has been itching a lot. Like I said, you can see where my nose is starting to turn red from me messing with it too much, but I'll be okay. Since you're here, I'm here. Maybe we've got other things in common. Who knows? Spend a little time together tomorrow. We might find that. I don't know, we get along. And by get along, I mean exist simply and comfortably without feeling any burning desire to assassinate the other person. Or not. Whatever. I don't even care. Bye. Yeah, good night. Good night, Spirit. I'm sorry. I'm going. I'm going for the Huntress. I'm sorry. Hopefully I'm not poisoned. Hopefully not. Oh. It's one of those reality confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. Give me 1 second. I had to put those shots away so they don't get warm, because nobody likes taking shots of hot liquor. Alright, the Huntress. I think today went really well. These are some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm continuing today as a win no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say it? Okay, I do. Attractive. Mysterious. Really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off of my seraphim. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I for one will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. It's hard to crack a nut. Bust a nut. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all time. Major buzzkill and Trapper. He's buff. Daddy issues much. Trapper's got daddy issues, yeah. I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. Yeah, you're missing out on life with me. Life with me. I'm being honest, I want to kill just about every person I meet within a minute of beating them. Even the few people I can tolerate, I just want to see suffer for a long time before I kill them. Alright, I'm gonna take my septum ring out and see if that helps me alleviate any of this. Because now I can rub it freely. It's a little bit better. This person, for some reason, I would like them to continue living. Aw. One false step and, you know, everyone calls me a Trapper for a reason. And they better call me Trapper. I swear if I watch this later and he lists me as Evan, I'm going to kill Kyron guy. Today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll see how it goes, or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what'll happen. I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? Oh my god, Wraith is such a sweet boy. You know, I think I learned a lot about myself. I always thought I was doomed to be alone for eternity, only my creeping desire for revenge to keep me company. Now I know it. I literally haven't talked to anybody else but the Huntress. You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Hey, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? I hope not. No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Am I? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. The game lies. I see clouds. Clouds everywhere. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is heading out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make a sexy bunch, don't they? Yeah, they're all hot. Talk about sexy, here comes Trickster carrying coffee. I don't want Trickster. Thank you for the coffee, though. I appreciate it. That is probably poisoned. The coffee, I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. What to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I'm swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, it's never mind. He did not bring me a cup of coffee. I'm not gonna drink it. They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard, and he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review, not an eternal prison of pain. Be sure to leave a review, it really helps the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you, so can we please move on? I wish Ocean would go away. And yes, I am concerned about why a disembodied voice knocked coffee out of my hands. This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. Oh my god. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land, I submerge those who defy me, and I become their watery grave. Always cutting in at the most worst times. Speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance. Go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 thumbs up review if it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into. And Ocean is actually, I will agree with Ocean on this one thing. You know, the Ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this, so you should really judge it on the artist's intent. And whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of a creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for art enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? Are they trying to get me to, like, 5-star them on Trivago? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. That's true. I'm fine. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Oh, good night, Nessa! I love you! Mwah! I hope you sleep well. Sad, really? Even if they do make some good points? Sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Of course, apologies, B. The last few minutes aside have you been enjoying your time on this island? Yes, I'm not suspicious there's no option. What an encouraging response, of course. We're so glad you're not suspicious. Hey Claudette, maybe B isn't suspicious because they figured out what they're actually doing here. I'm here to fuck the Huntress. It's that simple. Zero changes, they're still clicking, even right now, to see how you respond. Hey, look at that. Yeah, they don't know anything. It doesn't matter though, B. We're so happy to hear you're having fun. I didn't say I was having fun. We're all having fun. We're all having fun. We're all having fun. We're all having fun. We need to ask you one more question though. You had to sign our rights to say away anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? No. Wanna see? My word be that I agree with the terms of the verbal contract. What? I didn't. That's not what I meant. It's still really cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can only mean one thing: breakfast. Perfect timing. Everyone's rolling into the dining area to lard up their sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon, and so much for maintaining those beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you've experienced. Keep a shmup. And low. Of course, I will actually be ending my stream around 10, so in an hour. If you're still up to play, let me know. You take your plate and sit down thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It's like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. Me neither. I didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats. Thank you. I mean, every day we're alive is a 50-50 chance of survival. Something really wild could happen and kill you. Yeah, you could literally, like, a plane jet, like Donnie Darko, a plane engine could just fall out of the sky and kill you. Like, it's 50-50. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Huntress can talk about her feelings, that's fine though. I feel a stirring inside my animal heart. Something I've never felt before. It's almost like the feeling right before I go in for the kill. But softer and warmer. Sounds like it could be love. No, it's love. Not the raw beef. Oh, well, that surely must be it. No one else would really stand up during breakfast too. And just like that, here comes Spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well, as you know. I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again. But you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best, non-constantly annoyed self, and I thank you for that. You're so welcome. If you don't mind, I'm going back to quietly presenting being trapped here with you all while looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage speaking for the group. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. Take us home. Hey, that was fun yesterday, huh? Yeah, I mean, like, not too much fun. That'd be weird. But, like, a good amount. A good amount of fun. Just a little bit of fun. And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, am I supposed to stand up? I guess, I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. What a power play. Keep on wanting more. You're getting into this game, sexy, true-to-life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat breakfast, but so be it. I mean, if I had to choose between public speaking and not eating, I would just not eat. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was in short. A lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Oh, yeah, I guess that is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's you silly goose. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real at all. I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. Oh my god, no, stick it in there. A little more, a little more. Oh, yeah. Intense. I feel like I'm intruding on something very intimate. No, I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that. Exactly like that. Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. I'm afraid to look either. A super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion. Someone left it on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? They were definitely fucking. Alright. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're packing boxes. Oh my god. What do you mean, packing boxes? I thought they were playing Jenga. Can't find new ways to kill each other in different search to make their own death permanent and fun. I think they were playing Jenga. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. Oh my god. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were me and him? Dwight? Man, Dwight, I'm so sorry. Playing Jenga with the box? Yeah! Jenga! Not stabbing each other either. Why would they be doing that? Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, B. You're going to need it. Thank you. Figure out how to escape this island. Please make sure your ghosts tell us how. Okay, sure. Yeah. Tragedy and a comedy. Cragmedy. I will never use that word in my life. Shut up. I like it. Anyway. Where were we? Oh, yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far today has been exhausting too. But you've dedicated to achieving a true centered sense of calm. I just want the Huntress. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking the sun in a heated pool. Today you're on a date with you. Okay. I want to be on a date with me. Ocean, you're always on a date with yourself. Go away. And aside from the disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. spiky tipped like a palm tree, just bending over to screw with you. It's no tree at all, it's the trickster. The hot tub is going to be cold, yeah. Kept being announcing how they feel. Upset about some forced kind of check-in with the group. I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. So just between 12 and 4. Intermittent fasting. Okay, yeah. Have you seen my abs, by the way? I have seen your abs. Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out? And if you play your cards right, I could give you a private show. I just... Interesting silhouette. You can use sign. I don't want the trickster. It is a blow-up bat, yes. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. We're not best friends just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking. It's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that guy is gone and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by. It's time to lay back, take some deep slow breaths, and... Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Yes, let's go. Let's see who it is this time. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way and it won't be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us there. Does it sound intriguing, but immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you be packed a picnic, bring your sleeping suit, a pocket knife? Bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point, and you should be prepared, yeah. Of course, you washed up on this island with nothing, so you've got nothing. For this, I mean, they call her the huntress, not the hugstress. That's true. She's gonna hug me, though. Towering goddess. Oh my god. She don't do this, but I had a dream about you last night, and, not like a weird dream, but I don't know. I wanted to tell you about it. You want to maybe hang out with me today? Ugh. No worries, I guess Huntress seems pretty great too. Tough choice. You weigh your options. Cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, and then die a horrible, wrenching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. We already know who it's gonna be. I gotta go with the Huntress. We already know who I'm choosing every single time. Every time. It's her. Yeah. Oh my god. Secluded beach house. Abandoned looking secluded beach house. Ah. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look it up. Thrums is a real word, I swear. Are these nerves excitement or terror? Isn't it fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? Enter as quiet as a mouse and she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her, but she moves like a jungle cat. All muscle and silent leaps across a thorny bush. She halts suddenly and you crash into her, having been completely, desperately trying to keep up. I believe that. I don't think I could actually follow this woman properly in that kind of physical state compared to mine right now. You follow her gaze and realize that you've arrived. A cabin in the woods. Obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories, and you've come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job. Cabin is cozy, but something seems off about it. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side as if to gauge your reaction to her hideaway. You gonna invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? Maybe! I don't know much about myself. It's just me that Huntress seemed a little disappointed. Didn't peg her for a lover of the Fang, but I don't judge. I mean, it would be cool. And let's explore. Isn't this your hideaway? It's creepy rickety and definitely not a code, but it has a certain homey charm. You are quite the decorator. Look at these little toys and knickknacks. A chandelier made of bones hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets lines the mantel. Oh my god, what is wrong with my nose? This entire video is gonna be me scratching my freaking nose. Something tells you that the people who once owned these things are not of this mortal coil anymore. Could you be the Huntress's next victim? I don't think so. Next victim of love, maybe? Ah. The thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? I could learn to like this. There's so much to look at. The organized chaos makes me want to craft things with my hands. You have the eye of someone who appreciates find stolen things. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so many more goodies on this island. But first, what do you think of the other killers on this island? I mean, Trickster's pretty out there, but everyone else seems like they have interesting backstories and whatnot. Nope, I only want you. Huntress considers this for a beach. He seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive. You hope never to be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Why are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. Just borrowed indefinitely. I mean, she said they were stolen herself, but can you really steal from the dead? I mean, can you really steal from somebody who's not alive? But before you have time to enjoy taking this moment in, crabs! A horde of killer crabs invade the crevices and pour into the cabin. They race at you in hundreds and swarms, clacking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What will you do? Grab a shashka! Being the highly educated person that you are, you know that the shashka is a Russian sword, but not an umbrella or a can of cola or something like that. Okay. Back. Oh, look at the little hearts! Yeah. Back to back with the hunters, you both hack away at the attacking crustaceans. You manage to slay the majority of the killer crabs, and when you notice, go scurrying away back into their hidey holes. Huntress turns to you with a gaze that's full of passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? She sits down on the wicker couch and begins cleaning the guts off her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy to not be the source of what she's wiping off. Looks like we're having crab for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has a ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really get me thinking about what I want in life. I know what I want in life. I think I'd like to start a family. Of course, yeah. Would love to be a parent one day. Yes. I don't want to be a parent in real life, but whatever it takes me to get with her. Besides, I'm a female. We can't have kids, so. I loved my dear mother so much, I can't wait to have that sort of special relationship with my daughter one day. Teach her everything I know. And I won't be killed by some horrible elk, I hope not. Or what you like as a kid. You try to imagine the giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering around the forest. Huntress chuckles, her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. Waiting to survive, then went back to the cottage. Mother would tell me stories, and we drink tea and imagine a life far away from the woods. Somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted from me, but since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm, and everyone is so attractive. Like, there's traps galore. Preach it. But don't you get the feeling that something is coming for us? Oh, she's onto you. But I don't know about what. Swirling memories rushing through your head. Nightmares, visions of a dark cloud. Cloud at Dwight's vacant stairs that belly some sort of hypnosis. Quick, validate her theory or try to push it off. Totally, yes. I'm gonna agree with everything this woman has to say. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna agree with all of it. I want her. Think you're onto something? What do you know? How long have you all been here? Do you remember anything at all about why we might be here? I've been having these dreams, seeing things. I think we're all serving some greater purpose here. Ooh. Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from near the stage where Trickster performs. It has a strange symbol on it. Ooh, it's a map piece. Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. To the glass bottle, however, the label is interesting. She hands it over to— oh, it's a label, not a map piece. But before she can explain her theory, Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt. Of course they do. Of course they do. We have a dramatic announcement. But it needs to happen back at the beach. Of course it does. Of course it does. You arrive at the beach. You realize you're set up. There's no big announcement after all. What we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true. Exactly like that voice we cannot hear and certainly aren't referencing says. We are forced to interrupt your lovely date by another killer. They're here and ready to make you an offer of love you won't be able to deny. I'm gonna deny it. Trapper. Oh my god. It's the exclamation. He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Manly manliness brought to life. And I don't want him. Also, was he holding his breath under there this whole time waiting for his cue? That's commitment to a bit if I've ever seen it. You know, that's true. Absolutely true. Commend you. Congratulations on holding your breath. Heard you spent the day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. Think of how cozy we can get in there. In a snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools that is half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. That way you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry for her body from the inside. Hey. Hoopla! Yeah, me too. Honestly, I'd rather get hit with a brick and be the hoopla guy from SpongeBob than be with Trapper. I will do a run where I get with the Trapper, but that's not this run. I don't want the Trapper. I mean, evil. Oh my god, yes, the Huntress came up. Plus, you really want to hunt for food for the rest of your life? Yes, if it's with her. With me, you get it both ways. If it's savagery and someone to clean up after you. No. As if! That life isn't for me, bro. Very impressed you can speak with implied quotation marks. Very cool. This guy is a total douche nozzle. Try hard not. He's like the turn of the century Pacific Northwest version of a Wall Street, bro. These insults are super specific. Trust me, it tracks. Oh my god, Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go with him, even if he go with him if he were brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh shit, he is. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm into a quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence and don't need someone to wipe my butt for me. Yes, you run back to the huge arms of Huntress. She hugs you tight, so tight you feel your life leave your body for just a moment. But it hurts so good. It does, yeah. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their totally honest opinion. Even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. I appreciate you understanding. Have a nice day. And the butt wiping comment, that's not what I meant by clean up after you, but I'm hiring someone to do that for me the moment I get home. I would hate to have that kind of job. Chapper leaves and you turn to the Huntress, walking in slow motion back into the water. It's pretty weird. He's just gonna stay in there all night. He could have just, like, walked back somewhere else. Yes, let's continue our date. I'm gonna cry if I die at the end of all this. Huntress leads you back to your cabin. You thought you'd remember the way, but it's like the forest has completely changed. Oh no! Daytime forest and nighttime forest are two completely different things. You will... If you haven't been in that forest at night before, then you're not gonna know anywhere that you're going. Like, at all. Better not get lost out there. Hopefully not. Can you believe that guy? Classic Trapper, pulling a move like that. I'm so glad you chose me, though. I don't think I've explored all there is between us yet. There's a lot to explore. She winks a bunny masked eye and scoops you up onto her back. Huntress runs through the woods with you piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles her hair, animals clear a path for the mighty woodswoman as she races by like the lead from that famous teen vampire drama, or the lead in that one scene where he calls her a spider monkey. Huntress doesn't call you that! The Twilight reference! The Twilight reference! Whee! Eventually, she gently lowers you onto the ground and you take in your surroundings, a wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances about like a deer in the meadow. I like to come here sometimes to clear my head and hack up a few cute woodland creatures. You know, you gotta eat! I wouldn't do it, you can do it for me, but you gotta eat. Of course, she goes for one of my favorites. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. They think they're so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes. And great with hot sauce. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find the source, crouching down low like an animal. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way did you come from again? No idea. You get a sense of direction is all off. A mellifluous voice floats through the air, landing upon your ears like syrupy honey. I swear to God, it was the trickster. Oh, it's hers. You boop bop boop bop. You bop Patrice on the shoulder when you find her. She high fives you. You trying to date this young lady or just bro down all day? You're so good at hiding, I'm having a real blast. Thanks. They say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Do they say that? That was fun. I keep trying to just relax and have a good time, but that's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. What if we let our pants down? I'm so sorry! Sorry, it's the end of the game. Got me in the mood for the wrong room. I'm so sorry. Oh, fucking Claudette and Dwight. So everybody here for good reason this time. No one is believing you this time. It's just time for dinner. Come get some grub. Fine. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's just not the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. Yeah, you really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing, it's time to get back to business. All the appetizing sequels have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. I don't want any of them! And Wraith is a sweet boy, though. We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all on the screen at the same time again. Just believe me, they're all here, and they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. Not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Spirit seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, she throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer. Aw, their silence, but hey. Letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do, and heaven knows they won't do any better than that. Clearly, I need to do a little bit more to be a part of this group, or I'll be alone forever. However, I don't eat, and I like being alone, so I take that all back. I don't care what the group has for dinner, as long as we start with shrimp cocktail. I saw a movie once where these ghosts turned shrimp cocktail into haunted synchronized dance, and I'm still working out how they did it. You mean beetle? Stop. Beetle shrimp. The most rare and delicious type of shrimp, not beetle juice. I just can't say it 3 times. Beetle shrimp, the most rare and delicious type of shrimp. Beetle shrimp. This is a new species because I've hunted many beetle and many shrimp, and I've never heard of beetle shrimp. Of course you haven't. Like Sphere says, they've got hypnotic power. Anyone who sees them soon forgets. Also, something to do with dancing? I wasn't going to say anything that dumb. No, I was going to say... Hang on. Excuse you, B. No, what were you saying, Trapper? No, you can. I appreciate it. I'm going to have to narrate a set of this somehow. Hold on, you're afraid I might recite some spell and conjure a ghost, because I hate to break it, but it's a bit late for that. Then a giant osprey swooped down and dropped a severed head on the table, distracting everyone. Trapper? I have never seen this particular severed head before. This time I'm being honest. Sorry to my finest work, but something had to be done. We've got to be careful about which cultural references we get mixed up with, is all. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? Had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how you describe it to the others. Say too much or say too little. It can all affect your standing with the group. Don't say there nothing at all. Hello if you brush your death, yes! Oh, that's true. And we did get attacked by killer crabs. Sure, I'll fall asleep tonight to the delicious sound of crunching crustaceans. That would have never happened on my yacht. I grind them up. A much more satisfying way to kill crabs. At least those kind of crabs. I have a little comb for the other kind. Oh my goodness. Dwight and Cloud bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they're all very tired. Wait, sorry. That's a dreary, supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating set sim in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bone apple teeth. Don't you mean bun? No, almost everything we serve here has a lot of bones in it. Even the vegetables. That's a health code violation, I'm pretty sure. Impossible to avoid on this island. I'm pretty sure you could pick the bones out before you serve them to us. And everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate. Take your napkin and dust crumbs off of the table. What would you like to say to the servants? I guess I'll thank them. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. In fact, here, we're just for doing our jobs. Thank you kindly. What did I give them? All I have on me is a gold coin. Greatly repeat it. If we've been told something as big is going to happen, something that will change everything, you can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said it, that dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates a soul. It sure does, honey. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes and I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. Of the fire, I mean. Not my eyes, because of the childhood trauma involving fire. I'm so sorry, Wraith. And finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit. If only to get away from Wraith's complaining. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire heats against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will a narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool. And now everyone is looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to play a story? Or we could play charades, Boggle, Parcheesi, Snakes and Ladders. Anyone up for some old maid? Me. Tell you a story. Wraith points his spineless skull staff thingamajig at you. Heard. You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Thank you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. No, you can't tell if you're warm from the fire, if it's your nerves heating up. Oh, I seem to have misplaced something of great importance to me. Ha! Why must I lose everything that I love? I just misplaced my date. Alright. I know that the fire is right there, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here. It doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us all alive. Oh, good night, Turtle! I love you! Mwah! You have a great night as well. I'll talk to you later. You're not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. He was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. I'll tell a story. I'm game to tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. I'm so tired of this trickster. What type of story do you want to tell? Hang on 1 second. I'll be right back. I was just making my dog was having making dream noises. Alright, here's an action-packed yarn for you lot. The time that I got into a barf. Never been in a bar fight. The group is interested, they lean in. I'm all ears, and I'm not talking about the bucket of them I have on my boat. You know, I'm really glad I didn't go near your yacht. You crack open a beer by smashing the bottle cap off on the nearest rock. At a local watering hole. Powering up with my regular 12 beers before I slay at the pool table. Slay is good, yeah. Steely Dan blast from the jukebox. The bartender's chip jar, it's filled to the brim. I pound the final pint and smash the glass on the counter as I demand shots for the entire joint. Shots all around. The patrons cheer for me. I am their god. Yo, that howling was getting to be a little bit too much. Alright, back up. I had to wake her up. I think she might have been having a nightmare. Alright, suddenly, I hear the telltale revving of the engines outside. Motorcycles. The saloon door swings open. Silly now. And in walks my arch nemesis, Big Slim, the giant of North Toledo. He sounds sexy. Thank you, Huntress. Thought I smelled something acrid from Akron when I hopped off the hog, Slim says with a sneer. Get it from my stool, the gal behind me rubbing my shoulders, revving me up for the inevitable fight. Long way from home, aren't we, Slim? What are the fine people of Elm Street gonna do without someone to tell them someone's second-hand cufflinks tonight? I taught him. He strokes his oily beard. The story has a lot of specific geographic references in it. I have a perfectly good job at the pawn shop. Why are you coming at me like that? Slim yells. That's fair, I scream back. Why do we even hate each other? I can't even remember. Something about me cutting you off in traffic, but it was a misunderstanding, Slim yells. Well then, let's hug it out. I say, tears starting to well in my eyes. And we made up! How about the bar fight? Oh yeah, we got into a real blowout fight later that night. Really yelled our proverbial heads off, but it was just an argument about whether you should say pop or soda. Come on. I gave up headlining at Coachella for this. Oh, Trickster, we know you could never. Spirit laughs hysterically, probably laughing at you. But it's a laugh you're ready to accept. That sure was a kind of story, technically. That was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end there. So who else would like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, deciding who might be the most entertaining. We already know who I'm going to pick! My neck of the woods isn't wanting for horrifying mythology. Mother once told me a story of a young man who was traveling back home after war. Which war? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I just wanted some backstory details to paint a picture. I'll paint you a picture if you want. The man was lost and running out of food rations. He stopped to rest for the night underneath a majestic birch tree. That's when he saw the woman, naked, and skin glistening in the twilight glow. Hot, I'm invested. Trickster, you can go away. They sang a haunting melody as they made their way down here towards the inviting lake. Enchanted by the music, the young man followed the parade of beautiful women until they stopped in a clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. One woman with long red head stepped forward and reached for his hand. The others began playing music, flutes, tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move beneath him. He was dancing, moved by the magical music of these mysterious women. Twilight darkened into night, and the man grew weary. When he tried to still his moving feet, he found that he could not. Help! I cannot stop dancing, he cried to the nearest woman, a slender woman with green hair. She drew near to him and saw her features distort into something horrific. She was bloated, an eye hanging from one socket, skin the color of algae. Rosaka, her true self. You'll never stop dancing, she screeched to him. My sisters and I were drowned in this lake by men of your regiment. Consider this your punishment. The man cried out, but it wasn't me! Someone was pay, the Rosaka said, her voice filled with briny malice. And so the man danced and danced until his bones broke and his heart gave out. The dance of death. A silent beat as everyone takes in the macabre ending. But it's not all bad. Rosakas are also fertility goddesses. If a lady had come across them, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb and probably some candy for the road. Damn, does she really think that that's a happy ending? I want what the Huntress is having. That was story time. A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think about it, when you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm just much more a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, B, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that, we actually don't care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. I really don't like Dwight, I really don't like Claudette. They're, annoying. I wish she'd get them away and just let me make love to the Huntress and we could live happily ever after on a sunset beach. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic twilight moment. It has. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we're doing when we're not on the screen. Try not to end up dead. I'm not going to, but I wish I could kill you two. What kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident, and you do know that of all the people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? And it's fine, except for Spirit, she really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear someone trash-talking Spirit? Fill me in. What do you say when we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast this ghost with some killer hot takes? That's lovely. Please, enough talk of the burns that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? Poor Wraith. What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could? Just you and me. On those spindly legs? You'd probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded, be as after. They should obviously join me, you're right. Have you seen those legs? Those legs are pure power. Not that my walk speed reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and it's completely logical. Why is everyone obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all of that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all of your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. Shex is actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on, or is it just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention everyone's, still on you for the moment. Please stop looking at me. Just pick one of us and maybe we can all move our lives or, you know, some special projects. I've said so many times. No, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with a streaming reality TV dating show, boom, happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Yes! Huntress! Considering eating you. Huntress looks her lips as she eyes you ups and downs. She never felt like a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What have you got yourself into? Let's go over to the bar. I'm gonna make you something special. It's all I've wanted the entire time. You and Huntress whisk yourselves away to the bar. And you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and craft supplies. Yes, yeah. Taxidermy tools, yeah. Freaking out? I'm not freaking out. I'm not freaking out! She's bubbly and enthusiastic. You're always terrified she might snap. Something on your mind? She smiles. Drink this. That looks really good. Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. If one were to drug you into some sort of state in which she could be operated on, these flavors would certainly hide the poison. You look around and consider what else there is to live for besides becoming Huntress's little toy, and the conclusion is bombs away. Yes. You pound the drink, and it's quite nice. I've been thinking about making you a present. A mask. Would you be? Yes! Always admired hers. What would you like? You can't be a dog, even though I know you like them. There's this ex. They were really into Dobermans. Oh god. A fluffy cat mask. Just like the fluffiest white cat mask. Like marshmallow level fluff. You can barely make out any features. Meow? Okay, yeah. Well, I know. I'm here the night all alone. In my skimpy pajamas. Yeah, should we just like get out of here? Let's go. Oh my god. Alicia, you kooky kids. Soon. Huntress, you've got lots of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Something less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors. Maybe just a thought. Making more masks? Or wait, making matching gloves? Oh, you little joker. You have different types of making. Making our victims die fast, medium, or slow deaths, depending on the mood we're in. It's another round of be careful what you wish for on Butter's Island to White. I need your help. Doing something in a different place entirely. In my mind, meet you there. Talk about mycology, you know, mushrooms? I picked a lot of them. I'm very familiar which ones make a soup base and which ones make you super dead. I'll show you 2 mushrooms, so you pick the one that's the safe to eat. That sounds easy enough. This one's safe to eat. Correct. It's called a black trumpet. I actually know a little bit about mushrooms. Usually the most pretty looking ones are actually the most deadly. It's delish. Next one up is very easy. I'm sure you'll nail it. One of the one that won't result in almost instant death if you eat it. This one. It's a chanterelle. I only know that because of Sturdy Valley. Literally, that's it. Sounds fancy and tastes fancy too. Just like a certain someone I know. On a question, which one will make you jump for joy and which one will make you vomit? Ugh. Green cracking Rosella. That one I actually took an absolute guess on. Sure, it might look moldy, but I guess you shouldn't judge a mushroom by its gross green cap. Not everything is exactly as it appears at first glance. That was fun. I like flexing a little more than just my biceps for you. Tabulating. Perfect score. I know. Huntress claps her hands giddily. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers are all very alluring in their own way. It means a lot that you spend time with the forest bumpkins, which is myself. It's the only bumpkin I want to marry. You know, bumpkin. Strong, independent woman. Don't demean yourself. And you, knife to your throat. I'll demean myself if I want to. Okay. I think the Huntress is into being being demeaned. What is it? I forgot the name of the kink. But she's got it. Exactly what the voice said. I'm telling you, and I'm being honest, that you're the only one who can hear me. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. It seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. It's because it was. Oi. Feels like I've been here a lot longer than actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over quickly so that I mean, you can get some beauty rest. I don't recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl, you know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who chooses. Who's ready for a round robin? How are we talking? No, not to eat. Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. They picked an order, which was a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Spirit, why don't you go first? Get this over with and you can go back to reading your book. Stop talking. Hit a Spirit. Alright, figuratively. Damn it, Dwight. You gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn in you. You're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw a crayon art with Trapper and dig up whatever missions with Wraith. I don't know what those guys do all day. You want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? Oh, all of them. All of them. Then, so hydrate tonight if you intend to hang with Spirit. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what was acceptable not only in a polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also the larger meta-narrative of a Dead-by-Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you just gotta say it. Oh yes, thank you, I'd love to. Sippy, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final one. Pick me and be punished and rewarded? Tomorrow will be suck, probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much, I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. Okay. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it, and if you're a maggot... Also, everyone, even confident sexy ladies in her Evan-Max, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Anyway, Bree? I don't know, I prefer to just tell B privately. I don't know how that's going to work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it to B? Rafe considers this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Rafe lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow, we'll have to find my bell. I love it. I absolutely love it that we have to find Rafe's bell for him. And then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be really special. The kind of thing where we will really, really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. Ah, that actually sounds really cool. And maybe then we can go on a real date. Oh my god. That is actually cool. That it's like a way to get off the island. Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone. What was that? Nothing, go away. Then, boy oh boy, I've got such an adventure plan. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. Let me tell you, it's primo stuff. Stolen stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it's clear already that you're going to pick me. Yes, I am. Confident? Mysterious. I like it. She already knows I'm gonna pick her. I'm literally picking Huntress the entire game. Now go dream all these swoon-worthy options, so you already make a choice, come down. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Oh gosh, how we get fit. Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push. This has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm just now finding out about it. Who would have guessed? Come on, the signs are there. You didn't just read them. You just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer Island. Now it's time to eliminate one of the killers. Oh, it's like a butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Yeah, I can. I'm gonna break Trapper's heart. Because it's dramatic, yeah. Because it's a classic reversal of fate. Don't hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. Gonna beat you. What's your thought process here? Being said, at least you see him coming. Spirit can be anywhere she floats, and I hear she can disappear. He might cry, although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable. It just seems like he might be an ugly crier. I don't think so. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but you'll start seeing her from behind every tree. Yeah, it's Trapper. Honestly, though, I don't care. You said, yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, Trapper. In a good way, you bore me. Your personality-free maggot. It wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Thank you. Which I was totally gonna do tomorrow the first chance I got. So really, this is a win-win for both of us. Oh my god. Still not kill you though, out of principle for eliminating me. Sleep with both your eyes open and have fun on your date tomorrow. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind, because of course they'll receive a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Beeb when this is over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right. We're sending our eliminated home player. Their very own trickster body pillow. Next best thing to the real trickster. Might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. How do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right. It's Dwight tested. Claudia approved. Alright. And this is where I'm going to end my stream. How can I sleep at night knowing what I've done? Not because of guilt. I mean, knowing there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. It'll be fine. The Huntress will protect me. Mwah. Anyways, I'm going to be heading off for the night. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic rest of your time while you're awake. And bid you guys adieu for my last Twitch stream. Mwah. I'll see you later. Bye.